Alright. Here we go. Go to channel. Join this now. Oh, why are my allergies acting up right now? I don't know why. Allergies are very annoying. I am tired. Not that tired. Could be worse. I'm so bad at hurling. Alright, so I guess that means you can hear me.
Behold!
What? He's just standing on air. What is happening?
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is.
I get it, Scar.
If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
I love him so much. Although, 1 second, I will be right back. I need to check some real quick, just really quickly. I'll be right back.
Relax.
Alright, I'm back now. I'm sorry. I had to see if the fan was too loud or not. It's fine.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Okay, well, anyway, I guess I'll start this now. Hey everyone, it's Basically speaking here right now. Once again as usual, and today, well, as I stated in the title, we are finally doing Scaramouche's back. Oh, I guess. Is it his backstory? No, I'm not too sure what it is exactly, but all I know is that he somehow becomes the Wanderer. I still don't know how he does, which is a good thing because I want to keep it like that. Because, you know, I want to avoid spoilers. Surprised I had this whole time, honestly. So, yeah. I guess we're just gonna jump right into it. I don't know. Okay, so it's this one. I think in version of Genesis. Here we go. So the night bird falls at the curtain's call. Hold on, I need to put my laptop on the charger real quick. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to like turn all the way over here to view your messages. I'm sorry, Will. So it's right here. So in order for more information about your sibling, you and Paimon decided to visit Mahila in the sanctuary of Sarasana. Once more, along the way here, people discussing something. Alright, sure, why not? So I do know a tiny bit about this quest. Like I know that like his like memories and stuff like that. It has to be something with his memories. That's all I know though. Oh, all right, here we go. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this.
Serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara's Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Why does he sound slightly British? Does he not? He sounds British.
Yeah, well,
I mean, nothing wrong with that,
this
but he
is
sounds
my
British.
teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason
He
to take
sounds
my advice.
British.
The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it.
The
There's no getting around
dramatization
that.
that will make people want to read it.
Okay, but...
What is happening now?
just mentioned Tatara Suna? But that's not the way in Inazuma!
Oh, right, that place I always forget about. Yeah, that place.
Is it kinda unusual for anyone in Sumeru would want to write a paper about that. Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Why are we spying on these people? It's a personal... Why are we spying on these people that are having a very personal... Why?
Great!
Why?
Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery is all about.
Okay then, we're eavesdropping right now. What do we do, hey? You can probably hear me type right now.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Did this guy just say what if Teyvat is round? Well, the thing is that, you know, the way we view flat earthers on this earth is how they would view round earthers in Teyvat. What do you think about it is true?
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Yeah, I've heard you say that 1,000 times, Scaramouche.
Alright,
I guess
I'll go with my
Why are we
textual
doing
criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
The timing! The fucking timing! Oh my god. That timing was so good. If you go pick up the traveler, that's me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
You're the traveler, they say. Like, he sounds British!
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
If you don't believe me. Oh, alright. Traveler, why are you mean sometimes?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard it. He sounds British!
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I've started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
So what, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking.
You know what? Relatable. I'm pretty bad at socializing too.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Yeah, about that. I've saved that about 5 times. I'm probably gonna do it another 2 or 3 times in the other Archon quest.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see.
Sorry I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because you Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
You know, I think this is the only time where anyone in Genshin has had like a real British accent. I think this is the first time. One of my friends, I won't mention her name because you know it's a live stream, but one of my friends would definitely be enthralled about that.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi.
I swear I've heard
Why?
that name before.
Well, no one knows.
Oh my god, the song playing in the background makes me so emotional. I swear I've heard that name before, Katsuragi. I've heard that. That sounds like one of those Well, I don't know like who that is, but it sounds so familiar. I don't know why.
Apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono.
No clue. I have no clue who that is right there.
This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
Inazuman, so it's Japan. Alright.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent
Japanese,
quite some
but not
time
Japan,
researching
idiot.
these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatara Suna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get
I'm sorry that wow was so funny.
Stop shouting!
Yeah, for real.
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Could it be... Huh? Wait, don't tell me it's Scaramouche. Well, but this is about Scaramouche right here. Is this about I mean, don't answer that, but is this about Scaramouche? It has to be.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
No, I haven't.
The swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Oh, well, I've heard of Asian art before. I guess I have been.
Wow, yes.
Okay.
You really know your stuff. That
No, I
makes
don't.
things easier.
I
So
didn't know that was
basically,
what
this
that meant.
Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the
Oh.
last practitioners of Ishin art.
Kaidahara Cosmo.
Something then
Okay.
seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
What's the last detail?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are
Just
about
tell
to be
me,
blown.
dude. Just
Maybe
tell
you won't
me.
believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
For real, that's what I'm
According
saying.
to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
It's Scaramouche. Okay, that confirms the harm's right there. Alright, well, we're about to meet Scaramouche. I've not seen him so long and so excited this.
Puppet?
Time to meet Scaramouche, I guess. The strong puppet that archon made should be wrong in a sim with her as we speak. It couldn't be her, yeah. The Kubi Mono has to be the bad idea, but what is he doing 400 years ago? What was he doing 400 years ago? Yeah, I don't know.
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Grandpa, I don't you get your mouth shut.
No! Lyman just meant... how creepy! The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Alright. So, I am not reading all of this. I am not reading all of this. There's no way. If you if you all want to pause or whatever, then there you go, because I'm not reading any of that.
Please read my essay draft as well.
Why is this so bad? Why is it so... Oh my god.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
I'm not reading all that, dude.
How about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're not just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Guessing. I haven't read it before.
Akaban, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess.
Did he just say...
Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
Did this guy just say drawing? With an R at the end? I'll leave it to you.
I have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
I have no idea what
All
to
right,
expect,
thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Hi. Well, off we go, then, I guess.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yes, Scaramouche, my beloved.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up.
That's not nice to say.
Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Paimon, don't say it like that.
If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
There's no way. I don't think so. If he ever get... He's here! He's here! He's here!
Did you see that? He literally just went by. Over there. It looked like... No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Quick, let's catch up and see.
He's here! He's here! Scaramouche, I'm telling you right now.
Too slow.
Well, in both ways. Scaramouche. Oh my god, he's here. I am such a simp. Scaramouche. Oh my god, Scar.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Mahita, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... It's him!
Scar. Oh my god, I wish I could be louder right now, but it's so quiet. Oh my god. Scar, I miss you so much.
Sure enough, you're here.
Scar.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasana? Aren't you supposed to be laughed at? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, please do.
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
Oh.
A deal? You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
No, don't
But
kill
if that's
us.
the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
So if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Can I ask you all to please calm down?
What do you mean? It's a great start.
Everyone's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
I love you so
Don't
much.
you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
Okay.
The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle.
Oh.
He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position.
Right.
Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Don't let him get hurt.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a Harbinger anymore?
Yeah, what about that?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Did you just call my baby girl a loser? How dare you, Nahida? I'm never using you ever again. Nope, I'm throwing you off my account.
Sometimes it's you using them. Other times, it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way.
Somewhat true.
Certainly all the stable ones
Oh,
are.
wait, that's somewhat true.
That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the Harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Really? What if... Traveler, don't be rude to him! What is wrong? Traveler, stop being an asshole! I hate you, Aether.
Well, if the Fatui are going to reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings.
Yeah, exactly.
And you said
Come
you
on.
need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
No!
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Paimon, shut up for 1 second, please.
Then let's
Shut
put
up for 1
that
second,
discussion
please.
to the side for now. We still have time.
I can't believe it.
Today can be a trial run.
I love you so
Where we go
much.
from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
Oh, so we're taking the Balladeer out on a date, alright.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this?
Nahida is the god of wisdom. She knows what she's doing.
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
Or me? Actually, yes, you are, because I love him.
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
I kind of hope she does, honestly. Oh!
You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category.
Ooh!
This is an extremely important point.
Oh, a war bomb?
It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Who is joining
He
me?
was
Leave me
granted
alone.
the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me.
Understandable.
So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if you... Well, yeah, I'll be honest. As much as I love Scaramouche, she would definitely lie about something like that.
Exactly! Or what if you... Why am I just guessing trust him? He's treated us as enemies every time we run into him! I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on.
Yeah.
How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all.
Take a Scar on a date? Sure thing.
Our minds have connected several times before. There's a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns.
You look so
As
sad.
Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If
What is
this
it?
deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you, Nahida. Well, for me, they're both good things, though.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero.
Yeah,
You've more than earned it.
I'm the hero of Mondstadt, Leo, Inazuma, Sumeru, and now Fontaine, and probably not Linus Desnaya too. And even Konya, maybe.
I'm still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned.
Okay.
Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease.
I would definitely do
Of
so.
course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
Oh, I'm glad you're able to help her, right?
Great. Thank you.
I love him so much.
Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
What? We're going to... Oh! Alright. Oh! Here we go. Alright, we're going to Irminsul, I guess. Alright, time for the big train.
Wow.
Oh,
It looks pretty different here compared to last time.
it looks exactly the same to me,
The
honestly.
colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
My baby girl. Wait, no, I don't want to leave. I'm just gonna screenshot that. What is wrong with me?
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
No, he just sent me to babysit you. Alright.
Shut your beak, jailbird. No way a prisoner gets to be so smart.
Paimon, I will smack you across the face right now. You better stop being mean to my beloved.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood, and I will happily do it because my beloved.
Fine. Let's go and truce.
I'm just gonna skip it. She doesn't want me so much, dude.
Shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per
Paimon
my
is so
agreement
annoying,
with
dude.
Lesser Lord
Seriously.
Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
He called us pretty. He called us pretty.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
God, I'm such a simp for Scaramouche.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going.
Alright, I guess Scaramouche is a judge now. Thank you, Your Honor.
Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
Why do I have to choose one? I'm just gonna. I didn't even see which one I chose, honestly. I closed my eyes with that one.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
I guess she's a computer now.
Is this a small sapling?
Oh.
Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Oh, well, I would probably do so. I'm so excited to see what happens here. What's this gonna look like exactly? If I guess last time or whatever? No, I don't know about that, but it might be. We'll have to see.
Wow.
Oh!
So this is the inside of Irminsul.
It's so pretty. It's never the way. Yeah, it really is.
Ooh.
What the?
I've never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Why does this remind me of the tree in Ryan's story quest?
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
I love it so
Why
much.
is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Because you suck, Paimon, that's why.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Am I the only one who's been so
Can
annoyed
you
with Paimon
still
right now?
sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
So, say he did go running off from here. What would happen?
You probably die. Hope you do die, Paimon. Okay, that's a little bit excessive.
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Oh, how we do so? It's so cool. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me simply over him. I love him so much.
These sapling things have spread out.
We were so close.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
So we're going to check onto another path. We're walking side by side.
It looks the same in every direction.
It really does. It's very unique usual, but it seems that boundary is more useful than I.
No wonder you mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you
Where are
know?
we going,
He
dude?
was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
Oh, but it's not
There's a
from your
time and a
side.
place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
I'm so close to him.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it. Jeez.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, we made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint. The Balladeer's actually doing what Vegeta tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
And that's quite surprising, honestly, considering how much he's suffered. Like, honestly, that's pretty damn surprising. Like, this guy's been through so much trouble. He hasn't put up any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar one with... Could be. First Akubo and Sawada's stories, now this. What a strange individual. He's very strange, but I love him.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
Sure. Anita, is this a telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
Oh, great.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
They did that so that Paimon has to explain everything. I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Paladin. Yeah, understandable.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
True.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great!
No, it's not.
Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
He doesn't really have a choice, to be honest, not gonna lie. Like, he either does what she does, or dies. Obviously, he's gonna follow what she says. And he seems to stop doing odd jobs for others. Well, I did work in the Fatui for a long time, so...
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Isn't it about his past, the betrayals? Yeah, I want to hear more about those. And the other events in
Well done. Smart and attentive
What?
as
I want to hear
always.
more about his backstory. Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things I read into Hypatia at Pardis the Eye, I'm pretty sure it's called.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Honestly, Scaramouche is a character that a lot of people can relate to. I'm gonna be honest, that's one of the reasons why he's my favorite character in the whole game. Like, he's my favorite character in the whole game, honestly. That's one of the reasons why he is such a relatable character. I feel like everyone has been betrayed at one point and just want to watch the world burn. But the only difference is that, you know, he actually tried to do it. But still, it's understandable, you know. I mean, it doesn't justify what he did, but it's understandable as to why he did it.
Paimon got nothing to get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Obviously, Paimon, you idiot.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the archon.
Where's Scar?
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Rita, do you know anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they think.
You tell me about the story Aquabot and Sawada are writing. Alright.
How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gessay got it right?
Guess so.
They guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Dude, even if you don't, I swear, you have to admit that he's very intelligent. Like, how did he even know that?
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
I read to keep things straight. Oh my god, I'm not a parse these two.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Probably not.
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation. No, it's not. Your attitude.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
I love this argument course.
Wait.
What is it? Oh? What is it?
This light. It looks similar to those saplings.
Are you gonna throw it in a song? Of some useful information?
Anonymous data.
Oh.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Just wait.
He shushed us.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
Oh, it's part of the story.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
I love Scar so much, oh my god.
It's...
Huh? Thank you was the man in charge at was he belongs to the lineage of Asian art.
Whoa!
Is this with someone who betrayed him? No way. Don't tell me.
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now.
I'm gonna cry.
You've shown
No,
me great
please don't tell me this
hospitality,
is a betrayal.
as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
Please don't be it's the
Under
past
your
now.
leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place, like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow.
Alright, so, as I understand, the Raiden Shogun has in recent years eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal...
The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown.
Is this supposed to
all passing on their legacy.
It has to be, but this point...
Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology?
Ominous black smoke, mounting production problems. Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace.
Oh, what the?
We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
What the hell?
None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun.
Yeah, good luck with that.
This is our last hope.
Good luck with
That
that.
doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Oh, by the way, I hope the fan isn't like interfering with the mic. If it isn't, please tell me, so that like it's not like ruining the way I sound, or whatever.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Excuse me?
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Where did that come from?
You!
Where did it come from? What the hell?
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for.
Is he going to kill him?
I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well.
What?
At least for the first few days.
What the hell?
To my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start.
What in
It's
the...
a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
What?
And what I seek in Tatara Suna.
What's
Did you
happening?
really think you would be able to see through my plan?
I sucked some down my lung. What the fu- It's the Toray! It's the Toray! Oh my god, it's the Toray! It's the doctor! Oh my god, 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 it's the Torre!
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
It's the Torre!
Oh, but you're quite wrong.
Oh
There is one other person. Some may
It's one
not
of his
see him as
segments.
a person, but you told
Oh
him
my
yourself.
God.
You're not a puppet. You're a human.
It's the
You're
Torre!
just missing a heart.
It's the Torre! Oh my god. I did not expect that. What a twist! That was a crazy twist. Oh my god. It's the It's the
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
Oh my god. Dude, the Torre is so powerful, it's actually scary. I didn't even, like, you would never think this is the Torre. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I hate the Torre. Well, like, as a villain, I love him because he's a great villain. But, like, you know, as morally, he's a completely evil character. God, that was such a... Oh my god.
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment.
It is the Torre. Oh my god. That is not what I expected at all.
If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
It's the Torre. Oh my god.
Fatui? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
God, the Torre is such an evil person. Jesus Christ. He's such an evil person.
That's it. That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Yeah, the Torre might be the most evil harbinger, honestly, not gonna lie.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise.
Gotta be honest, the Torre is irredeemable, not gonna lie. He's probably gonna get killed off, honestly.
My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Oh my god.
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead.
Scar?
What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our
Scar,
kind?
this is so awesome. Gasping for air. Oh god.
If you give my heart, tell him that both Nagamas and I see him as one of us.
Torre is such a fucking terrible person, my god. How can anyone like this guy?
He has nothing to prove to anyone.
Oh my god.
Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
This was such a really put his whole... Oh my god! I'm not like that! No, he's dead! Oh my god. Poor guy. The Torre, you fucking suck. Ever the Torre, you suck.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty.
You should feel guilty, bitch.
Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon.
Yes, you are.
At
Bitch.
least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Yeah, the Torment is so powerful, but it's actually, I am terrified for whenever we fight him, if that's even gonna happen. Although I know that the Victory Harbingers are kind of ranked by status instead of strength, kind of. So I wonder if he's ranked as the second because of just his status. Because he's only a human, and Arcana is not really a human, and she's at fourth. So I don't know. Maybe he's really not that powerful. Maybe he just has a ton of authority. I don't know.
I say,
But
Mr.
geez,
Niwa,
so-
let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible.
Is this one of the betrayals?
Mr. Niwa,
There's no way.
already dead.
Did he
What
just
a
kiss
pity.
him? Did he just kiss it? What the fuck was that?
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
So I'm pretty sure Kapitano is the most powerful Harbinger. I'm pretty sure he's like the #1 ranked. Or is it a Jester? I'm not sure. Is he ever Kapitano or a Jester? I'm not too sure. But oh my god. The Torai, like, I hate him, but he's such a good villain. Jesus. Oh my god. Torai, you suck. You suck, Torai. Also, his voice acting did a really good job, honestly. Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded. This quest is amazing.
I'd like to introduce a puppet to you.
Ooh,
If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade.
is this cool?
And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Oh god. Torai. Oh, Torai?
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore! Dottore!
Torai? No.
Good.
Torai.
Good.
What happened?
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
He was the one behind the Tatarana, the Tatarasuna incident. That's how you pronounce it. Jeez.
Why do we see things from his perspective?
It's one of the betrayals. I'm caught right now.
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Poor Scar.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace.
Is that one of the betrayals? It has to be. That's the second betrayal, I'm pretty sure. That's the truth.
You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Poor Scar. The betrayal wasn't why that he played for years. Was this part of the doctor's experiment? What a bitch! Fuck you, Torai! If the betrayal never happened, it is only his imagination. But where does this like?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Okay, let's go on. I did not expect that at all. Oh my
You
god,
need
I'm
to
so
give
glad
him
I
some
this.
time to process his emotions.
Poor Scar.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Yeah, I want to confirm if it's the second betrayal or not.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps you needed to learn this Sunday. So now you have the complete picture.
Poor Scar.
Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began.
Dottore, you suck.
It was
You
all a
suck.
horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future.
That's what that was. Dottore, you fucking suck. You suck. Jump off a cliff, you dumb bitch.
All the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Miwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Miwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth. He thought Miwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Poor Scar.
Oh no. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Dottore sucks. He was trained abandoned by close friends, should have prosecuted the donor. Now I know what was behind this bigger event on the right Genshin 100 years ago. Jeez, poor Scar. I feel so bad. Oh my god. I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. Poor Scott. I feel so bad for Scott. This just makes me love him even more, honestly. But it doesn't mean that Benjamin was the right decision. Well, yeah, that's true, but like, it's understandable, you know.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Mystery at Tatarasuna.
Dottore, you brazen face! Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
That's fine. Wait, where are we going to? Wait, where are we going to exactly? Oh, huh? A violator, okay.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Oh, Clara. I feel so bad for him.
Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Come on, why can't you just give him what just give him what he's longed for so long? Come on, I hate Aether and I want to smack Aether and Pylon so badly right now. Come on, Aether and Pylon are just so unlikable. I'm just gonna I'm looking away, I'm looking away.
I'll keep my end of the deal.
Exactly, the Aether and Pylon won't understand that these are fucking idiots.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
True.
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Apparently so. Maybe not, who knows. It's not expected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Oh, what is it?
You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
That we're there now? I'm joking.
About what?
The
Who's
reason why
joking,
there are
you know?
records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria.
Ooh.
Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
Ooh.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
Celestia?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Just another Fury Harbinger. Why?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Ooh, wait, what? What is happening?
What have you done?
Oh, what is he doing?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long.
No, what
I shared a
happened?
secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Oh! Oh! Excuse me? Oh, I will have to give you these garbage. Come on, let's hold hands. Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Ooh. Are you trying to... No, he is not.
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Huh? Is it? Wait, why would he... He's so sad about his past. No.
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? I not only saw you hold hands for a second.
Should have been long ago, honestly.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
We have to. Come on, we should have held hands for way longer. Why only for that? It should have been way longer than that. Come on, I would hold hands with you all day, Scaramouche. Wait, that look. Did you see me hesitate? But that was because I know about Greater Luther Fittavada. Oh, I think. No, I mean,
So
I gave the
long.
answer. Oh, what happened?
I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
What happened? I couldn't. What happened? I couldn't read that fast. Oh, I'm gonna look. What happened? I hate when that happens. Okay, hold on. What did that say? 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 So, gave the answer. Okay then. So who cares? Who cares? Okay, whatever. Anyway.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time.
Ooh,
But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
what's happening? Is he erasing his past?
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You're stupid, Paimon.
I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. and I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Valadier! Valadier! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Oh no. Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh no, he's really gone. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, Mahita, hi.
Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Valadier, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power. It was the Valadier's fault. He shut you out.
You know, Mahita, I'm happy. No, no, I feel so bad for him.
He'd be capable of something like that with so little power left.
He was the 6th Fatui Harbinger, so I mean, he was kind of supposed to be a god, so you know, it makes sense as to why he's so
Did
powerful.
he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm probably gonna have this put this on charge real quick, which is fine. I'll do that in a moment. Actually, I'll do it right now. Oh my I love this quest. God, Genshin is so good at the quest, like honestly. They always knock it out of the park every single. How do they always do it? I don't know how. They just get better and better. Well, I guess this was a long time ago, but still. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're out. And we're at, an inn or something?
How did we get here?
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Is there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
Are we gonna see what
An
happens?
emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct,
Hi,
though there
person.
may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Hello, person. Welcome to the live
Voice is
stream.
gone.
Oh, goodbye, Nahida.
Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Valadier meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember a very old record about it, and the Balladier's question. Oh! For the strange one, it's hard to explain the full. The truth might be very distressful for Paimon. I'm gonna talk about greater record for now. And focus on the Balladier. Oh my god. Until Paimon's Balladier asks you what he might have been planning.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
Oh, I'm fine. I'm currently doing a quest that I was supposed to do, like, years ago. But yeah, I'm finally doing it. It's not easy, that's for sure.
Right! You can't just rewrite history! All that stuff happened already in real life!
Oh my god.
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example, I guess.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
I have no idea what's gonna happen next, honestly. Oh god, I'm so excited what happens next.
Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself. What? No! No, erase himself! No! Jesus, that scared me. What the hell? God, that scared me. What in the hell? Paimon, are you okay?
Sorry. Paimon acts
Stop blaming it on him, Paimon. Stop using him as a scapegoat.
Erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Yeah, true. She's useless. Not necessarily, but maybe. I'm just guessing here.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I love Scaramouche is my favorite character in the entire game. I'm kind of going crazy over this brush right now.
Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
I don't think so, no. Indeed, if the Valkyrie does racist stuff at Irminsul, many people in Innocent will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation will look like. Is that true, though? I don't know about that. Worst case scenario, it'll affect everyone with a connection with their, to the writing go dog then? Cause will this man don't disappear? I hope not.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
Not really. I don't know.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
It'll be fine, probably.
So, how about
Oh my god.
we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
That'll be fine.
Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munchak grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes, cream stew, sauteed matsutake.
That's enough,
And
Paimon.
plain chili chicken, almond tofu, satisfying salad. Also, Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup, and...
What's happening here? No, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, okay, it's... Don't tell me she did... Don't tell me you rambled on all night. What happened?
What do we...
Wait, what?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now?
Don't tell me you just rambled the whole time.
Talking?
Right.
Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
You were getting so worried about the situation with Valentine that you started listening to things.
The Valadier?
Wait, don't tell me he erased... Don't tell me he erased his memories. There's no way.
Is that a food too?
Nope.
Huh. Weird name.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Yeah, there's only 2 people watching right now. I have to turn to 1. Hey, welcome to my stupid live stream, I guess. I don't know what to say. I've not live streamed people a long time, so I'm kind of awkward. Don't mind if I squeal a lot, I do that a lot. Oh my god. There's no way that he did it. There's no. Tom doesn't have the ballot here. That must be No. But how do you have ability? That doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Her eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it's nothing.
So, the Valadier. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
My god, he did it! He actually... Oh, and Scaramouche is one of my favorite characters in the game, so you can't really blame me for, you know... Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
You wanna come to Inazuma?
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
There's no way that he actually did it. Oh my god. That's not time to explain. Let's get over there first. Alright, so there's no way they actually there's no way, I don't believe it. Wait, do I? Alright. Inazuma, One Piece reference? I don't know anything about Inazuma. I don't know anything about One Piece, so I don't watch anime, so I don't know anything about it. There's no way there's a place in it. There's no way there's a place there called Inazuma, right? Maybe there is, I don't know. Do you know about Genshin? Or that I don't know. I'm just making an assumption at this point. Anyway. Abyss Lord are driven on by the Abyss, they covet the lives of those who live on the surface and dream of overturn the rule of the gods. Can't really blame honestly, not lie. So alright. So talk to Anima. There's no way that anyone can call it. Oh, you haven't played it? Oh.
We made it! The Amanoma Smithy!
Well, in that case, I'd recommend, if you don't want spoilers for a quest and you probably want to click off the stream, if you don't care about spoilers and you can keep on watching, just giving you a warning there. I'm in an anime though, so maybe I'd try. It's a pretty good game, to be honest. Besides it being a gacha game, it's actually a really good game. A lot of people are just saying, oh, because it's a gacha stream, it's actually a really bad game. That's not true at all. I don't care what anyone says. It's an amazing game. Yes, it's a gacha game without dragging it down, but you don't have to do the gacha. Simple as that. It's not required in this game.
Ah, it's been a while.
Pardon me, I'd like to ask the question if I may. But once again, I'm sorry if I, like, did want to squeal a lot. It's just like, I don't know. I just love the archon quest in this game. I always get so hooked in these, and I can't help but get excited. I'm sorry about that.
Of course. Go ahead.
God, I'm getting lightheaded for all of this. About the writing. He forgot about it. He has to have.
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting.
No, he does. Okay.
Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more.
Okay, he remembers.
The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju.
Alright, I didn't even know about that. That's okay, Emma. Why does everyone think that? Literally everyone thinks that my laugh is cute. I don't understand why. It's weird. It's a weird laugh. It's a weird laugh. Why does everyone like it? I don't understand. But I appreciate that compliment though, thank you. That makes me feel better about it, so thank you. I thought it would be annoying personally, so... Alright, so there's 5 branches apparently.
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun.
True, that's true.
Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions.
Right.
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline. And for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaede Harakazu recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
I think so?
Paimon remembers that now.
Well, I forgot about that, so...
We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
Was that the reason behind the decline?
That, my friends,
Sorry.
is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaede Harakazu about this.
Hey,
He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth.
Alright.
There is no harm in telling you. But I must warn you, it is a dark and sorrowful tale.
If I'm gonna be freaking honest, I don't care about any of this. I really don't care about any of this. I'm just doing this for Scaramouche because I love him. So I know that like he gets like a vision, like a Nemo vision, because you know, Wanderer has a Nemo vision, but I have no clue how or why he gets that. Maybe from Emerald. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. I am so excited for honestly.
The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace.
Yeah? Oh, one second. Let me let this be done.
Swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster.
Honestly, that scene of the doctor was so good. Like, it was so... Like, I was not expecting that whatsoever. And, like, the way his voice, slowly transitioned to, like, from what I thought was a guy's voice to the doctor's voice, that blew my mind. Because I recognized it instantly. That scene was amazing. It might be one of my new favorite scenes, honestly, because that was amazing.
Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day.
Did not expect that whatsoever.
Was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa.
Oh.
Though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan.
Yeah, that the doctor portrayed.
Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives.
I hate this Torre.
Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out.
No!
The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself.
That's so
and
sad.
grew up deeply resentful at the world.
Don't tell me that's not Scaramouche. There's no way.
In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy.
Is it? No, it's not
He hated
Scaramouche.
the
I don't
almighty
think.
Shogun.
Wait, is it? I don't know. I'm going back and forth right now.
And he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him.
I'm going back. Is this Scaramouche or someone else? I'm going back and forth. Let's just see what happens.
And destitute. The only legacy he had to pass on
Okay,
to his children
no, I don't
was
think
his
so.
hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living utter misery.
No, I don't
Alas.
think. Is it? I don't know.
If only the story could have ended there. But
What?
100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it.
Is this about Scaramouche? It has to be.
He made a drastic decision.
Yes, it's
To take
Scaramouche.
revenge on the Raiden Goku.
It's Scaramouche.
In doing so, he sought to vent his pet anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry.
Poor Scaramouche. Yeah, Genshin War is very deep. To give you some context, since you're watching a live stream about literally an arc quest, I assume you don't really care about spoilers, so I'll say this, and it's not really a spoiler, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Scaramouche is probably one of the most tragic characters in the entire game. He was betrayed by so many people, and felt like the world was against him, and just wanted to watch the world burn, which obviously is not a good thing to do. But like I said, it's understandable as to why he thought that way. It's very understandable. It doesn't justify what he did, but it's still very understandable. And that's honestly one of the reasons why he's one of my favorite character in the entire game, because he's such a relatable character. And I just love him. I just love him so much. Okay, spoilers? Okay. Well, I won't say anything else because I don't like spoiling things to people. I just don't. I feel like an asshole for doing it. But yeah, I just love Scaramouche so much. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. And I'll admit right now, I'm a Scaramouche simp. Hate me for it, love me for it. I don't care.
In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately.
What?
Killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute. The devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden.
Is this Scar? I don't know,
But when
dude.
he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. he failed to catch them unawares. They fought back, fiercely, and they did not spare his life.
I guess there's no more
That is
Scaramouche
why the
then.
Kaidahara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
I really thought it was because it linked up perfectly with what Scaramouche said before. But I guess not. I guess they were just a coincidence. This wasn't the right in his chain. Someone else hacked this weapon. Is this just tell me? It wasn't about it. It seems Nemo still died. Oh, wait. Is it because, like, did he change, like, what he did to someone else? That has to be what it is.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes.
Oh.
Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
Alright, good. Seems to be so obsessed, and he's still missing Kazuha right now. Things don't seem as bad as I feared last night. That's all. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon.
Well, I'm just telling you something right now. Whenever this cutscene comes up, whatever, I'm probably gonna squeal and cry like an idiot.
On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Alright, sure. Let's go ahead. So, go to the Yashir Commission part. So, it's up here. Are we gonna see Ayaka? Or Ayaka? Or Toma? We will just have to see, I guess. I really don't try to be funny.
This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't try to be funny. I just try to be myself, really, that's about it. So, alright, Yashiro Commission.
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hello. Why do you sound like you're rizzing me out? Alright, Hiro Tatsuya. Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato,
If you look
I'm
at the...
afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
No offense, why did you sound like a bit like a nerd? No offense, there's nothing wrong with that, but he sounds a bit like... Just a tiny bit like a nerd, just a tiny bit. No offense, obviously, but it just... I just can't help but picture that in my mind.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
Alright.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you, we'll take you up on the offer. Can we take a walk in the courtyard?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
Alright.
We'll be heading in then. Thanks!
Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
I'm going to be honest with you right now. It's so obvious that like the voice actor voicing this grandma is not a grandma. It's pretty obvious, but you know, it's whatever. They have the limited cast. What can they do? Yeah, can I ask you a couple questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf.
Oh.
As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So, pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
He seems to be in a bit of a good mood. Just speak faster, come on!
Very much so.
Very much so. Just speak faster! Ayaka is still in the Yashiro Commission. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No changes. Okay, good. Good. As far as I can see, nothing changed in the Exterior Commission either. Alright, good. I wasn't expecting as much, but it's still really nice to know that the common ones are both safe and well. Yeah. I'm so excited to see what happens next.
Well, got any more questions?
I'm sorry for being so excited about this. Like, I'm kind of awkward being myself in front of others. I get excited about it easily. I'm sorry about that. I just love Scaramouche so much. So, okay, I guess that's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome.
But
In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often.
So true.
But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that.
Yeah, true. I don't know why she talks so slowly. I guess to get the granny impression, but it's not working at all. But, you know, it's whatever. You know, this is a Chinese game at the end of the day. This is the English dub. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. You know, what can you expect?
Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you.
I feel lighthearted now for some reason, probably for talking so much.
Many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since
Jesus
you
Christ,
arrived
just
here.
talks.
You're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
Just talk faster. Why does she sound? She does not sound hot at all to me. Just saying. I guess I'm flattered. I don't know.
Oh, I mean it. Whenever
God,
the commission
so
dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most.
True.
Oh, the commissioner is so fond of home comforts.
Let's be real. Toma is the best wife you can ask for. Best male wife.
They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had,
Why do you speak like that?
It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much.
Gotta be perfectly honest. Gotta be perfectly honest with you. You do not sound old at all. You sound like you're in your 20s.
So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Thank you very much. I will visit again. Thank you. The people of Kamisato Clan are very dear friends. They really are, honestly.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too! Also, we were saying something about the food here being really great.
Paimon, shut up about food for 2 seconds! What is wrong with you?
Itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should probably visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Paimon has such a free water. Oh my god. Why?
Of course. You're always welcome.
Oh, she's nice, you know.
Goodbye for now. We're,
Tadarasuna.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am! Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
Alright.
All right then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
I'm so excited to see what happens to...
Oh, are you two leaving already?
I'm so excited to see what happens to Scaramouche. How does he get his vision? I don't know. Venti could have just given it to him.
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
So wait, this Bowser guy can manipulate memory or something? Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically, there's so much lore, but it's so hard to delve into. Basically, I guess what he did was he entered Erminster, and Erminster is like the place that stores all the memories in this world, and somehow, I don't know how he did it, but he somehow entered it, and I guess he's trying to change the memories in there so he can remove his past, because he had a very tragic backstory, and I guess he's trying to remove them so that he doesn't have to deal with that past anymore. That's what I've gotten from it personally. Alright, so go to Tadarasuna to look for clues, alright. And that is, yeah, he's Scaramouche. It's the same person, it's just a different name. He's also known, I think what's his other name? He has a bunch of other names. Kunikazushi, that's his other name. He has like 2 different names. Oh jeez, what the hell just happened there? My headphones are messing up right now, I don't know why. So go to Tadarasuna to look for clues, alright. Who is this? Is that Zappy? I don't think so.
Well, here we are. But what are you looking for? Something? Or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
It's Xavier! Hi, Xavier! Hey, Xavier is an NPC that I actually really like.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me.
So much.
So what about you two?
Hi, Xavier.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about Tadarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before.
I love you so much.
Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, that's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
You already know about it,
I'm
honestly.
told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years.
Jesus.
Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
But that was before the Archon War. That was such a long time ago.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
The mechanic, huh? Was like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading into all of it ensuing chaos. Yeah. God. I hate Guitar. Like, as a villain, he's amazing, but I'm always gonna hate him. He is a terrible person. Let me just tell you something right now. The doctor, person in chat, I don't know what you go by, but person in chat, the doctor is a terrible, terrible person. He experiments on children and kills them. That says about everything you need to know about right there.
Weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on!
Oh,
Oops,
I
sorry,
didn't
I didn't mean
realize
to
you
cut
two
you off,
were here
Paimon.
for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Okay, I thought I had to sneeze for a second there. I'm sorry. Do you ever get that feeling whenever you need to sneeze and it doesn't come? That's what happened to me. call me Ellie. Ellie, is that how you pronounce it? Or Eli? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Is it Ellie or Eli? Just say first or second. So, pretty much, can I ask you one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of a Kabukimono? Can I just... If he says no, I swear to God...
A Kabukimono?
Don't! I said no!
No, I can't say that I have.
I just find... Okay, I'll call you Ellie because it just comes to me naturally, personally.
I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person I'd like to meet, actually.
Scaramouche removed the memories. I want to see it so bad. I'm so excited to see it. Oh my God.
But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do
I'm
with
so
the
sorry,
Kabuki
I'm so
Mono where
excited.
Tatara Suna is concerned.
It's just how I am. It's just something I kind of have to deal with, honestly. So there's no more Kabu... How do you pronounce that? Kabukimono. Did Balbazar really manage to raise himself? Yeah, that's what it seems like. He still has a lot of power, apparently. How often do you stream? I'm gonna be very honest, not very often. I honestly got very burnt out on it, and I still am. I only stream whenever there's an archon quest to do. After this, there will only be one more archon quest to do, and after that, I will probably not stream for a very long time. But if you have a Discord, I can add you on there. So, I don't know. You can give me, if you have Discord, you can give me your tag. I can add you on there. And don't worry, I'll move from the chat whenever I add you because, you know, you probably don't want random people to add you. Or if you just want me, I can just put my username in there. Anyway, so he really did remove all the memories. God, I feel so bad for Scaramouche. Like he did evil things, but you understand why. He's a character I can relate to very much, and plus he's very cute, you know. God, I'm such a simp for him. I'm so weird. If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of changes have only affected himself. You don't have to. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong about it. Don't worry. That's like the only social media that I have, but that's perfectly fine. Don't worry. So thank you, Xavier. Oh, I'm done.
Of course. Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Okay, let me give you my time real quick. Okay, so let me go ahead and get it real quick. So how do you copy it? I'm actually not sure. Let me copy it. So I can just do it from so. So my name is kind of weird because I put it because I was matching other people and they had weird names too. So let me make sure, but let me double check this right. Yeah, that's right, there you go. Anyway, so, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Yes, BCLC, you heard it right, that's the name.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Trying to go back. Oh, I'm so sorry for oh my God. I tried you to keep it down because it's 3 AM, but I don't know what happened to... Like, it's Scaramouche, my favorite character. How can I not be excited about this?
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
Even Paimon doesn't remember. He really remembered. There's no way that... Didn't Akita forget as well? Oh my God.
Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
What kind of name is that? Thank you, I guess? What's living again? Oh my God, you live very far away. I guess you live... If I had to guess, you either live in Europe or Asia. That's my only guess right there, though. No clue what right you'd be living at. But to be fair, why would I want to know something like that? That's creepy. Alright, thank you, Paimon, I guess. Don't call me that ever again, though, please.
Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Vegeta.
Alright. It's a pretty... Oh, okay. Cool. So I don't know what... I don't know. I'm not gonna ask that. That's weird. So, Mahita is. Oh yeah, she's all the way into the marrow. Jeez, it's so far away. God, I am so excited about this. I want to see what happens so bad away. I'm probably gonna scream like an idiot whenever this happens. So, Shrine of... Yeah, I already know about that. I assume you're... American? Yeah, you're right, I am. Probably... Yep, East Coast, you're right.
Too slow.
In fact, I live in the main state, Ohio. So, oh, hi.
Hey, it's them.
Oh. Hi, guys. Oh, it's a British person.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
It's a British person. Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
Alright, Mr. British. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being British, by the way. It's funny because you never hear British people in this game. Like, you don't really hear anyone with a defined accent, but here you can clearly hear it.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
I mean, we kind of have to. Perfect, these two have researched Tatarasuna's past. Let's hear what they have to say. Alright.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
The article that you just let me read, the article you let me read last time was great. I literally did not read a single word from it. I literally just skimmed through it. I didn't even skim through it. I just skipped it because it was so long. There was no way I was gonna read the whole thing. I am not reading it again.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Y'all can pause if you wanna read it. I'm not reading this thing. Y'all can read it last time. Y'all can read it if you want. I'm not. Wait. A great many. Wait. I guess that's like something that changed. It had to. I don't care, honestly. I really don't. How about this? I'll read this part. The mechanic. Long have I delved through the many texts and documents, but I was ultimately unable to decipher even a spectre of a clue as to his background. Still, mention the mechanic grew scholarship in the aftermath of the Tatarasuna, whatever, incident. I speculate that instead of the mechanic possibly made a figure woven from overripe imaginations, he actually did exist and perhaps even had a hand in the events that took place in Tatarasuna. It seems that the rest hand remains unfinished. One thing is for sure though, a lot of that was put into it.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Like this one, I'm not reading any of this. I'm not reading any of this. I'm not reading any of this. So the yellow text is like whatever change. I don't care. I really don't care. Like it's unimportant. I'm not reading all that. Y'all can read it yourselves. I just don't want to read it. The content has changed. Another effective tampering of the information. Yeah. How did they even do that? I don't understand. How did he do that? I don't understand. The Baldur said the hero raised two of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might. But still, where is he now? And I know his desire changes. How is that going to happen?
Well, what do you think?
A masterpiece, yeah. I read one paragraph.
Hey, Trev, remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, he just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure, why not?
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Oh, by the way, just to let you know real quick, if you do, like, ever get Discord, I guess you can just save that to, like, wherever. If you wanna add me, then I will add you as soon as possible. It might take me a bit to, like, actually accept, but I will accept eventually. Just so you know, if you don't, that's perfectly fine. Just saying if you do. Oh, wrong button. What am I doing? You tell me two writers about the writing up. I can't read that fast. Oh my god.
So many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true.
Alcobai is too curious though. I wouldn't really say so. Like he's just like, I guess this is something that they're really interested in. Whatever. We met these guys at the beginning of this quest. I get this is just something they're interested about, but like I guess it makes sense as to why you think that. he is a little bit careful of things.
There's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. That doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
Yeah?
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
My God, this... they always do this, what the hell? Yeah, maybe I can think... Oh my God, I'm so excited to see what happens here. It's just where we're... Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you.
He knows.
Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Goodbye.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Alright, bye, British person.
Will do.
Surprised that no one realizes he's a very distinct accent from everyone else. Hey, there's a bird. Where's that bird at?
Squall Fury. Huh.
Anyway. So, like I said before, that guy becomes this somehow. I don't know how he becomes this, but we're about to find out, I guess. Oh, that's all this. Oh my God, I am so not ready for this. This might make me cry, to be honest. I mean, if I saw that heart at Fontaine, this might make me cry a little bit too, honestly. Or just blow my mind. He is! Oh my God, you're so right. You are so right. Oh my God, someone agrees with me. He is cute. I mean, how can you not love this? How can you not love him, you know? How can you not love him? Alright, Nahida.
Nahida, we're here!
Gotta be honest, Scaramouche is like one of the characters that I love in this game. Even though he's an asshole, I would still date him.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly, the sun was up. And then, he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't remember. You're very right about that. He is very cute. One of my best friends thinks the exact same thing. Like the funny thing is, you either love Scaramouche or you hate Scaramouche. There's no in between. I'm part of the people who love him, honestly, but there is a lot of people that hate him. Personally, I understand why would you, but I just can't. I love him so much. I was investigating the situation with the Balladeer, which is something that Pilot does not remember.
The Balladeer?
What?
It sounds like some kind of code name.
Even she doesn't... Even Nahida, the god of wisdom, does not remember... Oh my... How did he do that? He erased it from... What? How did it... I want to see what happened so badly. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's already over. He did it. It's already over. Oh my god. He's still super powerful. What the hell, dude?
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Even if he doesn't remember, just like last time, any changes that Irma's will affect her as well. That is true. Oh my god. Even she, the god of wisdom, herself forgot. Traveler, like, it makes sense because Traveler is not a part of this world, so he's not affected by Irmazol, but everyone forgot. That's crazy. Oh my god. The Balladeer acted quickly. He finished erasing himself before Mahina could stop him. I feel so bad for him, honestly. He just has so much self-hatred and just... I just feel so bad for him. He deserves someone to love him. I'm the only one who still remembers the things that were erased. Once again, I am the record keeper.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. Okay, that's perfectly fine, don't worry. That's perfectly fine, they have to go. Once again, if you ever do want to add me, once again, that's my username right there. Just, I don't know, just save it to somewhere or something, I don't know. Yeah. I had fun talking to you. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. And thank you for, like, you know, not being rude to me, because a lot of people who join here are rude to me. But, yeah. Thank you for joining, and, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. But, anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I guess I'll see you another time? Anyway. Goodbye. Hope you have a great day. If you ever want to contact me, then once again, there's my tag. Anyway, goodbye. You're welcome. Goodbye. Bye. Have a good day. It was nice having you here. I don't ever have people join, so it's nice having you here. I am so excited. And thank you for your nice love, I really appreciate it. I really like when people are nice to me, so yeah. So, there are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. With a heavy heart, you pieced back together the story that was broken and scattered across time. There was once named the Balladeer, created by the Electric Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. After a series of events in Tatarasuna, the Balladeer, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. Poor guy. Poor boy. With no trust for humans and only love for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength and returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity of Gnosis and ended up losing everything. Poor boy, I feel bad for him. Finally, he entered Arizona and learned the truth behind the betrayal. Knowing that his parents were so unwise, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But
how was he even able to do that?
She won't know.
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
You can say that. Again.
I'm having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
Because he was betrayed a lot and he was overwhelmed with grief, and that can make you do a lot of bad things. Understandably so, though.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm really not sure. They were enemies after all. I don't know if sexual anomalies like in the same way as this in the stream. I love you, not enemies to not out. He's the best. Did he want to reset everything or save someone, or did he want to completely undo his existence? It must have been. It could have been all three of them, honestly. Everything can be set right. It's kind of done for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. Very well could be. I still remember the question here. He asked me specifically, and my Anastasia can't give his answer. I heard that because I witnessed greater world of honor and I saw her existence, but I can't tell the heat of that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I know how the bad name was so sure to work, but I can't tell them that. Yeah.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
I just feel empty.
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes.
Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try.
Poor Scar.
The story makes sense.
I feel so bad for him.
The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
I feel so bad for him.
It does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Well, let's be real. Well, actually, nah, that's kind of true to an extent. I was gonna say it's not true, but it kind of is. I guess 50-50. They changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance, and it's made so tragic and not be saved. What exactly do you want to fight back against? Better than life, or do you wish that you never... No! I'm so sad!
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
Oh?
Found it. This should be the one.
No. No way. No way.
It turns
no
out
way.
that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
No.
What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
It was a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
It matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the Balladeer?
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the Balladeer entered Irminsul.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
She has a kind of wisdom after all.
And
She's very
sending
smart.
the Traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, and they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been abandoned by the humans.
What?
The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur.
Scaramouche?
Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
Hey, about Scar right here.
Furious
Scar,
at this
yeah,
happy
there's
resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain.
What?
The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it.
What?
The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good.
Poor Scar. There's no Scar. Scar, meow.
Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon, to devour the moonlight.
Sorry about that.
If the world could only return to
Allergies
darkness,
suck.
then it would finally be peaceful and content.
Poor Scar. I feel so bad for him.
I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
Poor Scar. Whoa.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet.
Poor Scar.
This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
That's terrible, dude.
I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
I've never had this feeling before.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth, and to conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot.
I feel so bad for him.
Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Oh?
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
So how are we gonna see what, like, what we... How are we gonna see it? I'm not even sure, honestly. Alright.
Sure to lift our spirits. Must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
A second. There we go. Okay, so
The wind rises.
it's down here. Alright, so they walk around the Grand Bazaar to clear your hand. Why do I feel like we're gonna meet Scaramouche? Why do I feel like we're gonna meet him? I don't know why I do, I just feel like we do.
The wind rises.
There we go.
We're here! What should we eat first?
I am not gonna feel like there's something missing. Some point I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, it's just giving me a minute. I'm still processing. Everything thinking so I don't even know.
Alright, whatever you want. Well,
Okay, let's see what's out. It's gotta be there somewhere. It was something about Emerald and deleted was. Wait. Don't tell me you forgot. No, no, it's Mahita. Yeah?
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
No, wait for a second, Paimon. Oh? What is it? Yes, that's it. She said no one can erase themselves from existence. Not even. Huh? Why are you doing it then? Alright, why would you need a realization to do the deletion for her? There will be no point. Yeah, what?
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can tell my much didn't know that they were looking about it. Yeah, true. But there's a crucial important detail. It's simply not possible without a we erase its own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened? Yeah, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Oh my god, he's here. He's here. Oh my god. I love him so much. I love him so much. Oh my god. That's him.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Huh? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Wait, is this like... Did he forget everything too? Is this like how he was before? If so, then... Well, he should have stayed this way. Why is he... He clearly knows everything, like, his character knows a lot, but like...
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is about...
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
Yeah, even he forgot. Oh my god. He has to be remembered or something.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias. And I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights.
He's a wanderer.
Are you a drifter or something?
Poor wanderer. I feel so bad for him. I know if you get to name him, I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but that is, I guess.
That's right, I am.
I feel so bad for him. Like, this is how he was before he was betrayed. Poor boy. I feel so bad for him.
We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Let's just stay this way, honestly. Let's follow him.
Okay.
Let's move him.
Don't let him see you.
He won't recognize us. I know for a fact.
Squall and fury.
Here's Boy Squirrels.
The wind rises.
I am smart. People bastard. Poor Scar. Oh.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his sunsettias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Yeah, come on, don't do that.
Oh, alright.
Do not do that, dude. Come on.
This should be enough. Ah, guess I should wash them before I take them back.
But do not take his sunset here, dude. This is my own. I would never. Yeah.
Huh?
He even forgot.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Yeah, right.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
He's the Wanderer. This is how it happened. Oh my god. That is crazy.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. No, don't say that. Don't tell him that.
Puppet? What makes you think that?
Do not say that. Don't say that, dude.
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
He knows that at least.
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I wanted to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Alright, you should.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during the storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
See, Scaramouche be nice is very strange but also very awesome. I love him so much.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Alright.
Then let's return to the city.
Okay, return to the grocery store. Alright. So, oh my god. This is so weird, but I love it. So how he's gonna get his anima vision? No clue. I have zero clue.
Quit following me.
Hey, I'm smart.
Squall and Fury. Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
Don't be rude to him.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it.
Do not treat Scott. See, that is exactly why he became the person he did. It wasn't his fault. It was humanity's fault. Simple as that. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this merchant. This merchant sucks.
But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world. Like you had nowhere to be, and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
This merchant is so annoying.
But I don't...
I hate this merchant.
No. You're right.
I feel so bad
Then
for
I
him.
suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you.
That merchant deserves to die. Okay, maybe not die, but he's... I hate him. Why
Alright,
do you like
done.
that?
Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Alright, here we go. I'm so sorry for him. So, it's probably getting right here, honestly. I'm so sorry for him. He's kind of fast, I guess.
Too slow.
Oh. Alright, well. I'm so excited with this, oh my god. Oh my god. One second.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful one.
What happened in the Grand Bazaar?
You say that you're trekking across to that to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
This is how he was before all was betrayed. I feel so bad for him. He was such a sweet person. Everyone just made him just turn into the person he is today. That sucks, dude. People suck nowadays. They always have.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask.
Ooh.
What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're trying to think where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did. and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Oh, come on. No, what do you mean? We were the best of friends. What are you talking about? We were married.
Enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything! What a weird situation!
Lesser Lord Kusanagi, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Okay, enter the memory. Reminiscence drift. Alright, here we go.
This looks like Inazuma.
No.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world.
No.
Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Yes, you do, Scar.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had you once, but that was your duty.
Now we're just gonna finish all like this.
Alright. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Uh-huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
Oh.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events,
I feel so bad for
Katsuragi was
him.
ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Miwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
What? What?
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Poor Scar. I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. How could someone hate Scar? I don't understand how someone can hate Scar, honestly. I really don't get it, honestly. I really don't get it. I mean, I guess this is an opinion, but like, people actively despise him. I don't understand. Like, they despise him.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
It's fine with me.
Poor Scar.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. Is this... What is this? Okay, so this is how... Alright. I feel so bad for Scar. Oh my god. I really do. So how in the world do we get in here? That's the question. Oh god, okay. Oh, there's a chest over here. Maybe like, excuse me? Oh, what the? I am not sure what's happening there.
Squall and Fury.
Wait, what about over here? They're over here, you idiot! So, okay, we're trying to get out of here.
Too slow.
I don't know, what is that, what does that do that way? I feel so bad for Scar, oh my god. Oh, what is it? Uh-oh.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you.
Oh.
I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now.
we're gonna be together forever and ever.
That's the promise that was unfortunately broken by mistake.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. I know I did feel so bad for him. Oh Jesus! That scared me. There's another one here. Oh! What is this? What is that? Okay.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting.
The jester! Oh my god.
What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
We'll see about that.
The wind rises.
Looks like I went too far.
Poor Scar. I feel so bad for him. Oh, is this the delusion factory? It seems like it.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the delusion factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
Oh, I hear the music. I remember it was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
It's Signora.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
One second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. I feel so bad for Scar. I want to cry.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
Fuck you, Signora. I
I'm
hate
sure
you.
you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else.
Fuck you, Signora.
Bye
I hate
then.
you, Signora.
See you at the victory feast.
Fuck you, Signora. I hate you, bitch.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that.
Real.
Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, bitch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can
Fuck
take
you,
more
Signora.
abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
The last memory. Poor Scar. I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. Ooh.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look
Oh
forward
god,
to a fruitful collaboration.
it's the Tora I know.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
Fuck you,
The
Decore.
biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information.
Fuck you, Decore.
Alas, after
Oh,
that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they'd think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
Real, very
I
true.
suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
I feel like that's the only time he's called him Scaramouche instead of the Balladeer. Like that's the only time where someone's called him actually Scaramouche.
Doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, fuck Decore.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
The doctor, he's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Poor Scar. I feel so bad right now. I really do. He is boring. This is the final memory. The shopping.
you're a god, do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear.
What?
No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Are you saying...
Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Is this a treatment good or another? Where a person can't erase himself, even though there's amount of years gone, this person will live on in its place. Are a person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Poor Scar.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my god.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nakamasa will be thrilled.
This is mine. Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Die. This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Questions?
You're dead! Perish!
Oh my god. That was so... I wish I could run it, I just can't.
Behold, at my command, you shall fall! How amusing. Feeble insignificant past! My endless cycle! The wind rises! Squall fury! Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Right, that'll be good your memories to pacify.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Of course I am.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
I'm
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a task force retreat. Guess, I don't know.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
What does that even mean?
Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you, Watson. You can get some answers.
I will try.
Traveler.
Name you?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart. can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
This makes me love Scar even more. This makes me love him so much. God, I love him so much.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I don't know if you can give me a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Where is he going? What's happening?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Don't do that, Paimon.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
And I hate you, Paimon. Everyone, you know what? Paimon, you know what? Everyone hates you, Paimon. Everyone hates you. So?
And I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
Can't blame him, honestly, not gonna lie. Paimon is being a bitch, come on. Like, he revisited his past memories and, like, he never wanted to do any of that. Like, if none of the people used him like that, he would never become like that. I feel so bad for him. But he's my favorite character in the game. And I hate Paimon. I really do hate how she's still being rude to him. Just stop it already. At least treat him neutral.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, Paimon.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
You want us to design?
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Die, Paimon. I hate Paimon. But we can name him now. Yeah, I've heard about this before, so let's see what happens here.
Have you got anything?
So, there's a limit on time to get... Oh, there is a limit. How many times can I do it, though? So, yes. Yes, I understand. So, yes, I have your welcome user report function to send feedback. Okay, so, edit name. So, oh god, what should I name him, though? Oh god, wait, hold on. First, let me see this real quick. So I hear we can only change it twice. So... Oh god, I'm not sure, honestly. What should I name him? Oh god, I'm not sure. What if I named him Scar Nation? Why did you do that? Oh my god. You know what? That's what I'm gonna name right there, honestly. I can't think of anything else. Oh god. I'm trying to look this up right now. I know I read it again. So you can only change it like a certain amount of times. I want to make sure I have this like set in stone, something that I will love forever. I want to name some. I want to name some. I want to name something like. Oh, hold on. You know what? No, I can't name that. There's no way. I can't name that. No. Oh God, I don't know what to name him. God, I'm so bad at deciding. You know what? No, I'm naming him that. I don't care.
Are you sure?
What happens if you do this right here?
Okay.
We'll just see what he says.
Have you got anything?
Okay, well, that's the name that I'm keeping right there. Let me make sure that it's like, okay. Here we go.
Are you sure? Oh, alright. If you say so.
That's his name now.
Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
Paimon, you suck.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you find in that?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Oh?
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
You just started walking away.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for him.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Scar. I feel so bad for him. I gave him the appropriate name though. Oh, not these guys again.
I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Oh, flower. I saw Scar. With his new beautiful name. So he is down here, right? This quest is so good.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
What's up, Paimon?
Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase.
Wait, which one? What? Oh, it's broke. What about it?
Someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? Like, Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
You broke it! I'm see here, Paimon and broke the base. Forgot about that. Now look at your base is he changed the world, so why is this base still broken? Yeah, that's strange.
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Is that Mona? Who is this?
Is there someone here talking to us?
What? Who is this?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
It's like Mona, or like Mona's like, I don't know.
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
Is that like Mona's like, I don't, is that like Mona's like...
The voice has disappeared.
Senior or whatever, that's what it sounded like.
And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
That's what it sounded like that though. No, they didn't mean I should trust my memories?
lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up?
Maybe his memories are right then.
Feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
I think that's foreshadowing, honestly. I wonder what else might be in the future. That's it, I think. Oh my god. Poor Scar.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Poor Scar. I feel so bad for him. I love him so much. This made me love him even more. Poor Scar. God, I love Scar so much. Poor Scar. I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. That quest was fucking amazing. I can't even explain it to you. That quest was so good. That was one of the best ones so far. Was it as good as Fontaine? No, but it was still... I would say that was the second best one so far, honestly. Oh my god. Right up there with Samara. I feel so bad for him. I really do. I love him so much. I don't understand when people can hate his character. I love him so much. Literally, he's my favorite character in the entire game. I love him so much. I will never hate him ever. He will forever be my favorite. Nobody will ever come close. I love him so much. Anyway, I guess that's why I'm gonna end it. Oh my god! I love him so much. That's it. He's gonna be the character that I made forever without a shadow of a doubt. He is so good. Oh my god. I love him so much. What a great archon quest. Oh my god. That archon quest was 10 out of 10. That was fucking amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a great quest. There's just a matter of my favorite character. He will always be my favorite character no matter what. I love him so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go down there. This is fucking amazing. This makes me so sad though. I feel so bad for him. He will always be a favorite character. His PT's I will always love him forever. He's so amazing. He's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I love you all so much. This was fucking, oh my god, this was so amazing. I'm gonna go now. I love you all so much. This was fucking incredible. Like, this is one of my favorites, if not my actual favorite. I will forever love them. Anyway, I love you all so much. This was so amazing. And I will stream the 4.7 Dames of Quest eventually, don't worry. Anyway, I love you all so much, and I hope you all have great days. Goodbye. This was fucking amazing. It's just amazing. He's my favorite character. He is so good. I love him so much. He is so amazing. People who hate him, I don't understand people who hate him, honestly. I really don't. I just don't get it. I love him so much, I always will. Anyways, I will always be myself. I will go now. I love you all so, so much. I will forever love him. Forever and ever and ever. Nothing will ever change that. I know some people hate him, but that will not change the fact that I love him forever and ever. He is my favorite. Anyway, I love you all so much. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. This quest was fucking. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. I have to go now. I'm sorry. It's almost 5 AM. I need to go to sleep. I love you all so, so much, and I will see you all later. Goodbye. Oh my god, this is so good. This was so good. Oh my god. Scaramouche. Oh my god. He is the best.